Well, hello and welcome everyone to Leighton's Two Strokes. Today, I'm going to show you something that you may think is pretty damn special. It's a Yamaha RD250C, but it's got 0 miles. The bike has never seen the road since it left the factory back in the 1970s. Obviously, this bike comes with a story. With lots of missing parts off it, you can only come up with your own conclusion as to what's happened. In this video, I'll run you through the reasons why I think this bike has only ever been started in the factory. So these, I believe, would be the original plugs to come out the bike when it was produced. So they're an NGK plug. If you notice, they got like a gold passivate finish. Still got the factory mark there for the tab washer. And you can see there the worm drives just had no use at all. So that's practically just like a brand new. You see just how clean it is under there. And those brushes, they just look like new. So looking inside those pipes, you can just see surface rust. So there's no sign of any carbon at all. The rear tyre, just absolutely immaculate. It's probably been stood on its stand as well because there's no flat spots to that tyre at all. That would be a factory fitted Dunlop Gold Seal tyre. Carbs practically look like new. And inside is no different. When I eventually opened up this seat for the first time, it was a really nice surprise to see what was underneath. It was a bit of a job because I hadn't got the key, so I had to undo the 2 bolts that was attaching the catch to the seat. So there's the original owner's manual for the RD250C and the RD400C. And there's the warranty stroke service book. Both the books completely blank, which is quite rare really, because these service books, they've normally been stamped by the dealer, but there's no dealer stamps in there at all. It's just a completely blank book. As you can see, the bung and the paperwork's still on the overflow, and that actually reads a cap must not be removed until a charge is made. Just a small amount of oil on the dipstick. So I'd imagine they would have just put a small amount in just to have bled the pump at the factory. So still the original oil in the gearbox. You see it's extremely clean. So nice little thing I'm going to show you here. So I'm getting the plug out and I'm going to place a camera inside and we'll just have a look at what's going on inside these balls and on top of the piston. So you can see there on the top of the pistons, standard pistons, and absolutely no carbon build-up at all. Clean as a whistle. And moving on, you can see the cylinder walls. And as the camera pans up in a second, you'll get a good look at the honing. So there you go. You can see all the original honing there. So beautiful, clean balls. Interesting to see all the different coloured marks there for the different nuts and bolts. Obviously check marks or maybe torque marks. The disc shows absolutely no sign of wear, and actually the caliper and the brake does actually work as well. Again, the marks again on the tab washers. The rear shock has been put on just temporary. The shocks wasn't with the bike, so that's just to stop the dragging on the inner mudguard. So it's a German bike registered in 1977, and it's matching frame and engine numbers. Obviously, that's the wrong front end for this particular bike. That was all just put in temporary just to roll the bike around. So the front end and the one rear shock, They're the only things that have been added to the bike. Other than that, it's completely as it was. Well, that sort of brings this video to an end, but I will be doing a follow-on video, which will include giving the bike its first wash. So I'll give it a jet wash. Also, I'll run through all the parts that I've acquired to get this 250C restored back to its original condition. If anybody noticed at the start of the video, I wheeled out my Yamaha FS1E, which has been converted to a YL100 twin-cylinder engine. If anyone fancies taking a look at that, I'll leave a link in the description to that video. Very interesting. So, until the next time, I'll see you all again soon. Thanks for watching.